Mr. Harrison is embarrassing. The truth about Mr. Harrison. Mr. Harrison's first name was George. I know Harrison is real name, I told everybody after he handed back the wallet and he left. What is it? Ryan asked. His name is, and I'm not gonna tell him. Come on, AJ, said Michael. Spill the beans. I'll be your best friend, said Neil the new kid. Arlo, what's Mr. Harrison's first name? Said Andrea. It's George, I said. George, said Alexia. That's not a real name. I wonder why he wouldn't tell us his name was George, said Michael. George Harrison, said Andrea. Wait a minute, George Harrison was somebody famous. He was one of the Belters. One of the what? Asked Neil the nude kid. The old rock group dumbass, said Michael. Oh yeah, my parents told me about the Belters. And I played this video game called the Rock Band and where you play Belters songs. It was cool. Everybody know who his Belters were. Mr. Harrison was one of the kinds of Belters? Asked Ryan. Wait a minute, Andrea said. George Harrison of the Belters died a long time ago. He must have faked his death, I told her. Famous people don't do that all the time, you know. That doesn't make any sense, AJ, said Michael. Why would you, a big rock star, fake his death and got a job to teach guy in a school? He probably hates being famous, I told her. Celebrate got sick of singing outdoors and he having people take pictures of them a lot of time. He must be signing of our school to be found that wouldn't bother him. Being near a teach guy would be a protective disguise, Alexia mean. But Mr. Harrison doesn't look anything like George Harrison, Andrea said. Even his pictures of him. Harrison, you ever heard of the plastic show guy? I asked her. And he possibly dyed his hair blonde so he could look completely different. He did too. We went back and forth like that for a while. But guess who came back into the vomitorium at that moment? It was Mr. Harrison. It's time for a big birthday celebration, he said, all excited. If you want some cake, you need to go to the all-purpose room right away. I love cake. I was about to run off the vomitorium, but Mr. Harrison got me. Woo-ha! Not so fast, AJ, he said. It's slippery in here. You might fall down and get hurt. I want to hold your hand. What? I looked at Alexia. Alexia looked at Ryan. Ryan looked at Michael. Michael looked at Neil. Neil looked at Andrea. And we almost the same words. What? To hold your hand? I want to hold your hand. See? I told you Mr. Harrison was one of the boulders.